So forgiveness by itself, right? I'm going to be forgiven the way I forgive. So I want to be excellent at forgiving so that excellent forgiving is done for me.
Right.
So there's a direction for me. The piece around justice and mercy and things, uh, just I love prudence. I don't love justice. Like that's not my virtue,
Right.
right? Because that one's hard for me to follow because so many people I see trying to be just for God, and I know God can handle justice all on His own, right? And so another scripture that I really love, that the two other ones that are really important to me, in addition to, so there's the forgiveness one, there's the salt
Mm.
one, there's one around interpreting things well. It's about your eye, and it says that the lamp of your body is your eye. And when we see something, right, we perceive it, right? Almost an incredible amount of our perception is through visual, right? What we see, and so what comes into you, right? And so when you have to see the good in another, right? So allowing that good to come in, but so many times we see things critically, and we'll find a way to interpret what someone's doing to be bad, negative, bad to us. Somehow they did this because they wanted to hurt us. So the way that we interpret things is really important to me.
Yeah.
And then the leading one, though, so like how I handle my justice one is um, that I love Jesus' very plain commandment for me to love God above all else, and then for me to love my neighbor like I love myself.
Mm.
If you want to love your neighbor like yourself, you got to listen to the whole sentence, right? It requires that you love yourself. If you don't love yourself, you can't really love, right?
Right.
So there's this self-worth. And so much of the world is caught up in accomplishments, but not the person. It's what the
Yeah.
person's hands have done, but not the whole person
Yes.
altogether. And that's why I think it's so important to have this definition of a good man because it's whole. You don't hear my definition of a good man being, hey, one that accomplished all these things. It's got to do with the way that they behave.
Yeah.
I love, like mine, an honorable man,
Mm.
right? And I kind of explain that. A
Yeah.
courageous man. See, it takes courage to be honorable
Right.
because you got to, stand up for what you think is right. I believe this is just for me. I'm not trying to convince anybody, but I believe that a good man empowers other people. We empower by giving responsibility, right? By sharing wisdom and all of that, by giving them opportunity and a framework.
Yeah.
But also, forgiveness empowers people. It shows them that they're worth it. And a lot of people suffer from not being worth it.
Yeah.
I bel
Self-worth is a massive issue.
Oh, yeah.
It's I don't want to say just men, but it seems to be predominantly in men these days. I'm hearing
Mhm.
more and more, like, for whatever reasons, that their self-worth is on the
Right.
last rung of their ladder.
Right, and I think it has to do with a lot of the things that they're hearing.
Yeah.
So I'll just wrap up my last couple of items for my definition of a good man. He's generous, right? So if he's not generous, it's going to be a problem for me.
Yeah.
If I'm not being generous, right? He's forgiving, and if you take a look at all that, he's himself.
Mm.
And so, like the way that I behave to with another person is I want to be myself and encourage another person to be themselves. Don't try to make me not forgiving, not courageous, not honorable.
Yeah.
And so one of the adjectives that people use to describe me is standoffish. But it's not that I'm standoffish. I'm just disciplined in saying I'm not going there. Like
Right.
that, I'm not going to be a part of that.
Yeah.
And you can take it the way that you want, but I swim in the direction that I want to swim in, and I want to put a period, not a comma, unless the person I'm with wants to do something. Like I'm trying to be me,
Yeah.
and I'm trying to encourage other people to be themselves.
Yeah.
So that's my definition of a good man,
Yeah.
and it's tied to the virtues, the scriptures, my core values, and all those other things.